Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, September 19, 2022. At times today, touchy situations and people can be challenging to navigate. Rising above conflicts is possible with some patience. Try not to burn yourself out by pushing too hard or expecting instant results from your efforts. Aim not to talk ahead of yourself or jump into action too quickly based solely on momentary feelings and impulses. Remind yourself that desires coming on suddenly today may not truly reflect what you want or need. You may be swinging from idealistic images of someone or a situation to imagining the worst. If you are unprepared or disorganized, any drama occurring now can feel worse than it is. For best results, focus on the things you love instead of pinning your hopes elsewhere. Note that dissatisfaction with a current situation can be harder to ignore, but it could motivate you to make improvements. Today, smog will choke you and your relationships. This is because the mighty sun, spinning within your solar first house of identity, your zodiac sign, will face off with a sneaky Neptune across the sky in your solar seventh house of partnerships. This ensures you could experience a make-or-break moment in a significant connection, or fall victim to someone who is simply manipulating you or trying to use and abuse you. If single, keep your wits about you because a lover that you meet may actually be a con man who is only out to rob you blind. Do you like working with them? You may have a more self-reflective day as you figure out how you feel and work with others when the sun in your sign opposes Neptune retrograde. The opposition suggests having a growing realization about your working relationships and commitments. Since Venus in your sign squares Mars in Gemini, you may notice that some of your commitments cause professional tension. Not all of your professional arrangements and partnerships are going to sustain your career path. Figure out who and what is worth further developing as part of your career path. Your health practices are a wonderful way to reconnect with lost parts of yourself. The meticulous child who rearranged their sock drawer every Saturday might reemerge as you wash up after cooking a nutritious meal. The bouncing little gymnast who had the energy of a puppy may float across your mind as you near the park for a run. As your practice strengthens, remember to gently embrace the parts of you that emerge. It is through acceptance, not judgment, that we achieve wholeness. This is going to be a good day if you take the bull by the horns. Indeed, you will need to get around some obstacles before entering this more favorable phase which the current vibrations have outlined. Everything hinges on the fact that you are a fighter, so the details of daily life have never impeded you from making your projects concrete. You don't get discouraged easily. This is true in your sentimental life as well, where harmony and success will be dominant. While the sun will leave Virgo next week, bringing your birthday month to a close, Venus is here for another 12 days. Even then, just as Venus leaves the dwarf planet Ceres will return, beginning your first deep dive into your needs and priorities in 4 years. This is taking away the urgency when it comes to knowing your wants and needs for this new solar year, freeing you to focus instead on following your personal truth. You don't need to know the destination to trust what is the right path for you. A week on from a full moon that saw the sun and moon clash, putting a balance between your personal and relationship needs to the text, this comes to a head again today. This time it is the sun and Neptune, and after Venus, the planet of love, put this to the test yesterday. This is more a chance to take an objective look at what is realistic and what isn't. This week your sensitive nature may desire money for the softer things in life, like the pursuit of beauty and truth. But your attention is drawn to your past lives and karma, where you may need to do some healing. Meanwhile, your livelihood is a lot more communicative. The more you say, especially in the right way, the more you're capable of earning. Our eyes in the sky. This is a wonderful day for business and career-related affairs. The Gemini moon connects with Saturn in Aquarius in a lovely trine aspect, and you can reach your goals and plant seeds for the future with these lunar waves. There is strong ambition pulsing through the collective right now, and hard work proves to be the name of the game at this time. There is still some finagling that needs to take place as Neptune in indecisive Pisces makes a tough square with the Moon. This can cause a need to control. There can be an obsessive-compulsive element to this day as well. Perfectionist tendencies are very possible. Be careful to check your thoughts and make sure that you aren't being too hard on yourself. Aspects are slowing down your ability to earn the kind of money you may have become used to and asking you to become more responsible about how you spend your cash. Establish limits so you can save for retirement or other goals. Your house of creativity, family, and fun are affected. If you're having trouble getting motivated, just think about how what you do now will benefit your family in the future. This week your sensitive nature may desire money for the softer things in life, like the pursuit of beauty and truth. But your attention is drawn to your past lives and karma, where you may need to do some healing. Meanwhile, your livelihood is a lot more communicative. The more you say, especially in the right way, the more you're capable of earning. These transits require you to put in the time and effort, but it will pay off fantastically in the near future. You just need to believe in yourself and see the beauty and wonder that the universe offers you on a daily basis. Take extra care of your health and focus on something that lifts your spirits. In the pre-dawn hours, the excitable Gemini moon trines steady Saturn in Aquarius. We awake prepared to take care of business, but with enough curiosity that seeing to our duties doesn't seem like a chore. Saturn's influence is stabilizing and strengthening to the often distracted Gemini moon. We not only trust our instincts, but our wits, tackling problems without splitting our attention between many pursuits. We may even come up with novel solutions to problems or put modern twists on old traditions. After noon, the moon squares off with Neptune in Pisces, stimulating confusion. We may misinterpret another's words or deeds. Expecting the best in people can leave us vulnerable to being taken advantage of. Although we might wind up the victim of another's manipulation tactics, it's more likely that we aren't paying attention to something, so disappointment or embarrassment is the result of our own wishful thinking and not another's malicious intent. Rather than dwelling on the slight, which could be our own projection, we can safely sulk by creating art, journaling, or reading to pass the time.